Hey everybody, Anthony from Lazy Baits Co. here again. This is part 2 of our little series with Specialty Resin and Chemical. If you didn't see part 1, go watch that. We made this little bait here, this little walking bait, using some Fabricast 50 and some of the tools that Specialty Resin offers. It's a cool little video. In this video, we are going to be making another bait, but we're going to be using this resin dye. The point of that is we want to make one of these that's not white. It's an option whether you want to not paint the bait at all, you just want some color, or what's cool is you dye the bait and then over time, if it gets hook rash or if it gets chipped up, rather than it showing a white color, you can get it to show a base color. And it's basically, it's all the way through the bait. So you could crack it in half and, hopefully you can't crack it in half, but it would be fully that color through the bait. So let's get into this. Alright, so we got our resin dye. Let's get this open here. If I open it the right way. And we're just picking right up from part 1. So we got all of our stuff from part 1. Fabricast 50, micro balloons, scale. We got our measuring cups, silicone measuring cups that they sell on their website. We got our resin craft toolkit that they sell on their website. Got some PPE, our mold. I'm gonna need this wire frame for the mold. Set that in there. Yeah, so we got all that still. And then we got our resin dyes. Let's see what we got here. Now, I've used some of these already. I've used this one. It makes a nice fluorescent yellow color. Got green. Yeah, like fluorescent green. That one's cool. I haven't tried that. Fluorescent red. Brown. That's a color I've used a lot because as the bait gets beat up, if you're going for a natural look, it'll give you a brown color rather than white. You got violet and black. Probably won't be using white very often in this scenario, but this stuff is also good to, you could put a drop in some silicone. It doesn't affect it, so. Red, fluorescent orange, got 2 whites, ocean blue, regular orange, yellow, and blue. Now, one thing I'll say with this dye is it is super concentrated. Excuse me. It's super concentrated, so once you open them, make sure you're wearing gloves because a little bit gets on your fingers and yeah, it's not going to want to come off for a while. You're going to be scrubbing it off. So I am going to get my gloves on. What color should we try? I'm almost feeling like fluorescent orange would be cool, especially because this is a topwater bait, something nice and bright. We will set this stuff off to the side. There's a ton of colors you get with this, and let me tell you, I have some back there, and I bought these, and I've been using them for like the last year and a half, and I've barely even gotten through any of the bottles. So when I say they're concentrated, they are super concentrated, and you really only need a drop or two. So we got that. We got Fabricast 50. Let's get this open. That seal back in there. Pop this off. Let me get some paper towel again. Should really put a paper towel holder under this table, but I'll do that another time. Get this opened up. Yeah, how bright that is. Sheesh. Yeah, that's what I mean. Definitely get your gloves on. So I'm gonna put the lid back on. Put it on there nice and tight. Make sure it's closed. And then read cautions on side of label. Highly concentrated. Use the smallest amount possible to achieve desired color. In some instances, it's necessary to use less than 1 drop. No kidding. So we'll get it mixed up. Open that up. I'll set this off to the side so we can compare them after. Same thing as video 1 for pouring the resin. Just go over it again quick. We got our mold, Fabricast 50. Got some high quality micro balloons. My respirator. I'm going to spray a tiny bit of mold release. Just keeps the mold conditioned. Set my hardware in there. Close up the mold. So, let's set that there for now. This is how I like to do this with this stuff. I take my mixing stick and I just put couple drops or a drop on the stick, so that way once I have everything in the cup, I'm not trying to mix it in after I start mixing, you know, because you only have so much time. So I'm going to get my respirator on and we're going to mix and pour this real quick. Alright, that's poured. You can see nice orange color, nice and bright orange color. Probably next time, you know, this is something you want to tweak your recipe over time. I would probably do another drop, maybe 2 drops, just to get closer to this nice bright orange. But we're going to let that cure for about 10 minutes and then come back and see what it looks like. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's get this mold open. Clean up a little here, get some drips. So, fluorescent orange. Let's see. That looks cool. So we got a nice orange, fluorescent orange compared to the white. So let's get this cleaned up quick. Like the last video, I take my utility knife and just run it down the parting line here, clean up the flashing, cut the sprue off. Sand it up quick. And there we go. So we got our bait from part 1, which was the tips and tricks videos. If you didn't watch that yet, I would encourage you to go watch that. It's pretty helpful. Hopefully people enjoyed it. So we got our fully white one and our fluorescent orange. That's using this fluorescent orange resin dye. So like I said, I would probably use another drop or two to really get it closer to that color, because basically the white kind of you know, makes it a little whiter than what it is in the bottle. But yeah, you could fish it just like this, throw a clear coat on it. I like to still paint them. I like to use play off the color of the dye, you know. Throw a black back on it, throw some shading in the scale area, but you still, you know, as the bait gets beat up, now it's going to show orange rather than white, because white usually, you know, will stand out more than an actual base color. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. There's tons of color options, and like I said, this is so concentrated, this will probably last, you know, 5 years. And we got our mixing cup and resin tool. I'm still rocking it. You know, I haven't even cleaned them yet, and I probably won't clean them off for like 5 or 10 baits, maybe a little more. But yeah, go check this out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We're going to be making a part 3 where we're using the cast and mold fast with some Color Creator Chameleon. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time.